Captain Ji-hoon Park stood on the bridge of his ship watching the stars through the big window. His hands were behind his back, and his face looked calm. But inside, he was angry. Very angry. "Captain," said his officer, "we are getting close to the Kepler colony." Ji-hoon nodded. He knew what they would find there. The same thing they always found. Death, fire, empty buildings where families used to live. The Harmony was a big ship. It looked like a peaceful ship from the outside, white and clean with blue lights that made it look friendly. Other ships in space thought it was just for carrying people and supplies. They were wrong about many things. "Sir, we can see the colony now," the officer said. Ji-hoon looked at the screen. The colony was burning. Smoke was rising from broken buildings. 3 alien ships were flying around the colony like hungry birds. They had big guns and sharp edges. They were Vraxian ships. "Are there any people left alive down there?" Ji-hoon asked. "We think so, sir. Maybe 200 people hiding in the underground shelters." Ji-hoon wanted to attack the alien ships. His ship had weapons that could destroy all 3 ships in less than 5 minutes, but he could not use them. His orders were very clear. Watch, record, do nothing else. "Send a message to the Vraxian ships," he said. "What should we tell them, sir?" "Tell them they are attacking a peaceful human colony. Ask them to stop." The officer looked surprised. "Sir, they will just laugh at us." "I know. Send the message anyway." The Vraxians did laugh. Their answer came back in broken human language. "Go away, weak humans. This place is ours now." Ji-hoon watched the alien ships destroy more buildings. He watched them take everything valuable from the colony. He watched them kill innocent people, and he did nothing. This was the 15th time in 3 years. Far away on Earth in a big white building, Ambassador Hyunwoo Kim was having a different kind of fight. He was sitting at a long table with aliens from many different worlds. They all looked down at him like he was a small child. "The humans want to complain again," said the Galactic Council leader. It was a tall, thin alien with 4 arms and no hair. "What is it this time?" Hyunwoo stood up slowly. He was wearing his best suit. His voice was polite and calm. "Honored council members, 3 more human colonies have been attacked this month. We have proof that Vraxian and Zephyrian forces are responsible." The aliens made sounds that might have been laughter. "Humans are always complaining," said a fat alien with green skin. "Maybe you should build better defenses. Maybe you should not live in places where stronger species want to go," said another. Hyunwoo kept his face calm. Inside he was making a list of every alien who had laughed at human suffering. It was a long list, but he remembered every name. "We asked the council to stop these attacks," he said. "Human people are dying." "The council will think about it," the leader said. But everyone knew they would do nothing. They never did anything. After the meeting, Hyunwoo walked to his small office. He opened his computer and typed a report. It was the same report he wrote every month. "Diplomatic protest filed. No action taken. Recommend patience." But at the bottom, in letters that only special people could see, he wrote something else. "Add Vraxians and Zephyrians to the list. Increase monitoring of their homeworlds." On Earth, President So-young Lee was giving a speech to the people. She stood behind a wooden stand with Earth's flag next to her. Cameras were recording everything. "My fellow humans," she said, "I know you are worried about our colonies. I know you think our government is weak. I know you want us to fight back." The people watching did think that. They wrote angry messages on the internet. They asked why Earth had such big ships but never used them to protect people. "But we believe in peace," So-young continued. "We believe in talking, not fighting. We will keep trying to solve these problems with words." After the cameras stopped recording, So-young went to a different room. This room had no windows and very thick walls. Inside, 3 men in dark suits were waiting for her. "How much longer?" she asked. 2 more years, said the first man. "Maybe 3. "The people are getting angry," she said. "They want us to fight." "Let them be angry," said the second man. "Angry people work harder. Angry people build better weapons." And the aliens? The third man smiled. It was not a nice smile. The aliens think we are sheep. Let them keep thinking that. Sheep are safe. Nobody is afraid of sheep. Deep under the moon, in a place most humans did not know about, Admiral Taemin Choi was looking at pictures. Thousands and thousands of pictures. Pictures of alien cities. Pictures of alien ships. Pictures of alien leaders. "Sir," said a young woman in a uniform, "we have new reports from the scout ships." Taemin took the papers. The woman was Lieutenant Minji Yang. She was very smart and very good at understanding alien biology. "What did you find?" he asked. "The Vraxians have a new type of ship," she said. "But it has the same weakness as all their ships. If you hit the power source in the right place, the whole ship stops working." Taemin nodded. "And the Zephyrians? Their new soldiers are bigger and stronger, but they still cannot see well in bright light, and they still get sick if they eat human food." "Good. Add it to the database." The database was huge. For 15 years, humans had been collecting information about every alien species in the galaxy. They knew what the aliens ate, how they slept, what made them sick, what made them angry, and what killed them. The aliens thought humans were curious about their cultures. They thought humans wanted to be friends. They were wrong. Captain Yujin Nam was on a small ship called the Silent Thunder. Her ship looked like it was used for exploring new planets, but it had special equipment that could listen to alien communications and take pictures without being seen. Right now, she was floating near a Zephyrian military base. Her ship was turned off and silent like a rock in space, but her equipment was recording everything. "Captain," whispered her communications officer, "they are talking about attacking the colony on New Sol." "When?" Yujin asked. "Next week. They think it will be easy because humans never fight back." Yujin smiled in the dark. "Send the information to Earth Command. Make sure they know exactly when and where." The Zephyrians had no idea that a human ship was watching them. They had no idea that humans had been watching them for years. They thought humans were too weak and stupid to spy on anyone. They were very wrong. Back on the Harmony, Captain Ji-hoon was still watching the Vraxian ships attack the colony. His crew was angry. They wanted to fight. They had trained for years to protect human people, and now they were doing nothing. "Sir," said his weapons officer, "we could destroy those ships easily. Our guns are much better than theirs." "I know," Ji-hoon said. "Then why don't we?" Ji-hoon was quiet for a long time. Then he said, "Because we are not ready yet. But we will be soon." The weapons officer did not understand. None of the crew understood. They did not know about the secret meetings. They did not know about the hidden weapons factories. They did not know about the thousands of human ships that were pretending to be peaceful while they prepared for war. They did not know that humanity had been planning this for 15 years, but they would know soon. Very soon, the Vraxian ships finished destroying the colony and flew away. Ji-hoon's ship rescued the survivors and took them to safety. The aliens had taken everything valuable and killed many people. But they had also made a mistake. They had made humans angry, and angry humans were dangerous humans. The galaxy was about to learn that lesson. The alarm was very loud. Red lights flashed everywhere on the space station above New Busan Colony. Commander Woo Seok-han ran to the control room as fast as he could. "What is happening?" he shouted. "Zephyrian ships, sir. Lots of them," said the operator. They came out of nowhere. Woo Seok looked at the big screen. 12 alien warships were flying toward the colony. They were big, dark ships with many guns. Behind them were more ships, 20 ships, 30 ships. "Send a message to Earth," Woo Seok ordered. "Tell them we are under attack." "I am trying, sir, but they are blocking our communications." On the planet below, people were running and screaming. The colony had 50,000 people living there. Farmers, teachers, children, old people. Normal people who just wanted to live in peace. The Zephyrian ship started shooting. Big explosions lit up the sky. Buildings fell down. People died. Woo Seok watched it happen. His space station had some guns, but not many. He could not stop. 30 warships, nobody could. "Sir, what are your orders?" asked his weapons officer. Wusiak was quiet for a moment. Then he said, "Fight them. Fight them as long as we can." The space station's small guns shot at the alien ships. The aliens laughed and destroyed the station with one big blast. Wusiak and his crew died trying to protect their people. But their message got through. All across human space, other colonies heard what happened to New Busan. And on Earth, people heard too. On Earth, Dr. Minji Yang was working in her secret laboratory. The laboratory was deep underground where nobody could see what she was doing. She was looking at alien blood through a special machine. "Interesting," she said to herself. Her assistant, Dr. Kyung-ho Lim, looked up from his work. "What did you find?" "The Zephyrian blood has a weakness," Minji said. "If we change the temperature just a little bit, their blood stops working right." "You mean we can make them sick?" "More than sick. We can make them die. Very quickly." Minji had been studying alien biology for 10 years. She knew everything about how their bodies worked. She knew what they ate, how they breathed, what medicines they used, and she knew how to kill them. The aliens thought she was just a scientist who wanted to learn about different species. They were happy to give her samples of their blood and skin. They thought humans were harmless. They were very wrong. "How many species have we finished studying?" Dr. Lim asked. Minji looked at her computer. "All of them. Every species that has attacked human colonies. We know how to stop them all." "When do we start making the weapons?" "Soon. Very soon." In another secret place, engineer Dong-hyun Ko was working on something that looked like a normal communication device, but it was not normal. It was very special. "Test number 47, he said into his recorder. "Quantum entanglement communication system." He pushed a button. Instantly, a similar device on the other side of the galaxy received his signal. No delay, no waiting. Perfect communication across any distance. "It works perfectly," said his partner, Engineer Yura Seo. "We can now talk to any human ship anywhere in the galaxy at the same time." "How many systems are ready?" Dong-hyun asked. 5,000. Every human ship, every human colony, every human base. They all have the new communication system. This was very important. When humans finally decided to fight, they would need to attack everywhere at the same time. The quantum communication system would let them coordinate perfectly. The aliens had no idea humans had this technology. They still used old, slow communication systems that took hours or days to send messages across space. At the Galactic Council building, Ambassador Hyun-woo Kim was sitting in the same chair he always sat in. Around him were the same aliens who always ignored human complaints. But today was different. Today Hyun-woo had news about New Busan. "Honored council members," he said, standing up slowly. "Yesterday the Zephyrian Empire attacked New Busan colony. 50,000 human civilians are dead." The aliens looked bored. Some of them were not even listening. "Humans die all the time," said the council leader. "That is what weak species do. We formally request that the council take action against the Zephyrian Empire," Hyun-woo continued. "What kind of action?" asked a lizard-like alien. "Economic sanctions, military restrictions, anything to stop these attacks." The aliens laughed. "Not just a few of them. All of them." "Humans asking for military help," said one alien. "That is very funny." "Maybe humans should learn to fight their own battles," said another. Hyun-woo kept his face calm, but his hands were shaking a little. Not from fear, from anger. "Will the council help us or not?" he asked. "The council will consider your request," said the leader. "We will give you an answer in 6 months." 6 months. 50,000 humans were dead, and the council would think about it for 6 months. Hyun-woo bowed politely. "Thank you for your consideration." But inside his head, he was thinking different words. Very different words. After the meeting, Hyun-woo went to his office. He locked the door and opened his secret communication device. The device that used Dong-hyun's new technology. "This is Ambassador Kim," he said. "Priority message for Earth Command." Admiral Tae-min Choi's voice came through the device immediately. "We heard about New Busan. Are you all right?" I am fine. But the council refuses to help. They think it is funny that humans are dying. I see. What is your recommendation? Hyun-woo was quiet for a moment. Then he said, I recommend we stop being polite. Understood. Return to Earth immediately. We have work to do. Captain Yoo-jin Nam was still watching the Zephyrian military base with her invisible ship. But now she was not alone. 3 other human ships were hiding nearby. All of them looked like peaceful exploration vessels. Captain, said her science officer, the Zephyrians are celebrating. Celebrating what? Their victory at New Busan. They are having a big party. Yoo-jin watched the alien base through her special cameras. The Zephyrian soldiers were drinking and laughing. They were very happy about killing 50,000 humans. Are you recording everything? She asked. Yes, Captain, yes. Every face, every name, every ship number. Good. Make sure we have complete files on all of them. The Zephyrians had no idea they were being watched. They had no idea that humans were making a list of everyone who had hurt human people. But they were about to find out. On Earth, President So-young Lee was in her secret meeting room again. But this time many more people were there. Generals, admirals, scientists, engineers. The most important people in the human government. The Zephyrians have made a big mistake, she said. They think we will do nothing about New Busan. What are your orders? Asked General Subin Kang. How long do we need to finish our preparations? So-young asked. Admiral Choi looked at his papers. 3 months, maybe 2 if we work faster. And our secret weapons? Dr. Min Ji-yang spoke up. All biological weapons are ready. We can deploy them any time. Engineer Ko nodded. Communication systems are working perfectly. We can coordinate attacks across the entire galaxy. What about our ships? Asked the president. Ready, said Admiral Choi. Every human ship in space is armed and waiting for orders. The aliens still think we are weak. So-young looked around the room at all the serious faces. These people had been working in secret for 15 years. Building weapons, studying enemies, preparing for war. How many alien worlds have we mapped? She asked. All of them, said General Kang. Every major military base, every important city, every leader's home, we know where everything is. And our people, are they ready? More than ready, said Admiral Choi. They are angry, they want to fight. So-young nodded slowly. Then we give the aliens one more chance, one final warning. And if they ignore it, then we stop pretending to be nice. Far away, on a Zephyrian warship, Admiral Vexistar was reading reports about the attack on New Busan. He was very pleased. The attack had been perfect, quick, deadly, and the humans had done nothing to stop it. Sir, said his communications officer, we are receiving a message from Earth. What do the weak humans want now? Vextar laughed. They are asking us to stop attacking their colonies. And what did you tell them? Nothing, sir. Should I respond? Vextar thought about it. Tell them we will attack whoever we want, whenever we want. Tell them if they do not like it, they can try to stop us. The message was sent to Earth. It was the wrong message to send, because humans were done being polite, and when humans stopped being polite, bad things happened to their enemies. Very bad things. The message went out to every corner of the galaxy at exactly the same time. Every alien world, every space station, every ship received it. The quantum communication system worked perfectly. Ambassador Hyun-woo Kim appeared on every screen. He was sitting in a simple chair wearing a simple suit. His hands were folded in his lap. His voice was calm and quiet. This is Ambassador Kim speaking for the people of Earth, he said. We have tried to solve our problems with words. We have asked nicely. We have been patient. We have been polite. On the Zephyrian homeworld, Emperor Zakthul watched the message with his war council. They were all laughing. Look at the weak human, said General Morgax. He looks scared. We should attack more human colonies, said Admiral Vextar. Show them what happens when they annoy us. On the screen, Hyun-woo continued, speaking. 50,000 humans died on New Busan. Many more have died on other colonies. We asked the Galactic Council for help. They laughed at us. The Vraxian war chief Grokthar was watching too. He was eating meat from a recent hunt while he listened. Humans are boring, he said to his officers. Always talking, never fighting, no wonder they are weak. Should we attack their Earth? Asked one of his captains. Not yet. Let them suffer more first. It is more fun that way. Hyunwoo's voice became a little different. Still calm, but somehow more serious. We gave you many chances to stop. We asked you nicely to leave us alone. You ignored us. You laughed at us. You killed our people. The alien leaders were still not worried. Humans had been making complaints for 15 years. Nothing ever happened. This is Earth's last warning, Hyunwoo said. His eyes looked directly into the camera. Stop attack or we stop pretending to be courteous. Then the message ended. The Galactic Council building was full of noise. All the alien representatives were talking at once. Did you hear that? Said the tall, thin council leader. The humans are threatening us. Threatening us with what? Laughed the fat green alien. Their mining ships? Their research vessels? Maybe they will write us angry letters, said the lizard alien. They all laughed very loudly. But on a small moon far away, Admiral Taemin Choi was not laughing. He was in his secret command center, looking at thousands of screens. Each screen showed a different part of the galaxy. Admiral, said his communications officer, all ships report ready. How many ships? Taemin asked. 8,000, sir. All across the galaxy. All waiting for your orders. And the biological weapons? Ready to deploy, sir. The target list? Complete, sir. Every alien military base, every government building, every important leader. We know where they all are. Taemin nodded. Send the activation code. The code went out instantly to every human ship in the galaxy. In a few seconds, 8,000 peaceful-looking vessels received their final orders. Captain Ji-hoon Park was still on the Harmony when the code arrived. He read it twice to make sure. All crew, this is the captain, he announced. Execute Protocol 7. I repeat, execute Protocol 7. All over his ship, things began to change. Walls slid away to show hidden weapons. Peaceful-looking cargo. Containers opened to reveal missiles. The ship's engines became much more powerful. In 5 minutes, the Harmony changed from a peaceful transport ship into one of the most dangerous warships in the galaxy. Sir, said his weapons officer, all systems are ready. Target? The Vraxian fleet that attacked Kepler Colony. They are 3 hours away. Good. Let us go say hello. On the Vraxian command ship, War Chief Grokthar was still eating when his sensors officer spoke up. Sir, we have a human ship approaching. Just one ship? Yes, sir. It looks like a transport vessel. Grokthar laughed. Maybe they want to surrender. Let them come close. Then we will destroy them. The human ship came closer. It was sending a message. This is Captain Park of the Earthship Harmony, the message said. You attacked human colonies. You killed human people. We are here to discuss this. The Vraxians laughed even harder. Tell the human we will discuss it with our guns, Grokthar ordered. His 30 warships turned toward the single human vessel. They powered up their weapons. Sir, said the sensors officer, something is wrong with the human ship. What do you mean? It is changing. The hull is moving. New weapons are appearing. Grokthar looked at his main screen. The peaceful human transport ship was transforming. Big guns appeared from hidden places. Missile launchers opened up. The ship's engines glowed brighter. What is happening? He demanded. Sir, I think we made a mistake. The human ship opened. Fire. The Vraxian fleet had 30 ships. They were all big, powerful warships with many guns. They had won hundreds of battles against other species. The fight lasted 12 minutes. When it was over, 30 Vraxian ships were floating debris. The human ship was undamaged. Captain Park sent a message to all nearby systems. This is Captain Park. The Vraxian fleet has been eliminated. Any questions? Nobody had any questions. The news traveled fast. A single human ship had destroyed an entire Vraxian fleet. The aliens who had been laughing at humans suddenly stopped laughing. "It must be a mistake," said Emperor Zakthul. "Humans cannot fight like that." "Sir," said his intelligence officer, "we have reports from all over the galaxy. Human ships everywhere are changing." "What do you mean, changing?" "They are not peaceful ships, sir. They were hiding weapons, lots of weapons. On Earth, General Subin Kang was coordinating the largest military operation in galactic history. Her war room was full of screens and computers and officers running everywhere. "Status report," she ordered. "All fleets are in position," said Colonel Jaewon Shin. "We have 8,000 ships ready to attack." Target status: 847 alien military targets identified. All major bases, all important shipyards, all government centers. Biological weapons. Dr. Minji Yang spoke from her station. "Ready to deploy. We can target specific species without harming others." Communication blackout? Engineer Dong Hyun Ko nodded. "We can cut off all alien communications in the galaxy. They will not be able to coordinate their defenses." General Kang looked at the big display showing the entire galaxy. Little lights showed where human ships were positioned. There were lights everywhere. "All units," she said into her microphone. "This is General Kang. Begin Operation Courtesy's End." Across the galaxy, human ships received the order at exactly the same time. Captain Woo Jin Lee was commanding a fleet of 15 ships near the Zephyrian homeworld. His ships looked like scientific research vessels. They had been studying the Zephyrian solar system for 3 years. The Zephyrians thought the humans were just curious about their sun and planets. They were wrong. "All ships attack formation," Captain Lee ordered. The 15 research ships spread out around the planet. Then they changed. Hidden weapons appeared. Powerful shields activated. Military computers came online. "Sir," said his tactical officer, "their planetary defense grid is targeting us." "How many defense platforms?" 200, sir." "Time to eliminate them?" 4 minutes, sir." The Zephyrian defense platforms were very strong. They had protected the planet for 1,000 years. No enemy had ever broken through them. The human ships destroyed all 200 platforms in 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Emperor Zakthul watched his planet's defenses disappear from his palace window. "How is this possible?" he asked. "Sir," said his military advisor, "the humans were studying our defenses for years. They know exactly where to hit us. Call for help, contact the other worlds." "I cannot, sir. All our communications are being blocked." Captain Lee sent a message to the planet. "This is Captain Lee of the Earth Defense Force. Your military is defeated. Surrender now and no civilians will be harmed." "Never," screamed Emperor Zakthul. "Zephyrians do not surrender to weak humans," Captain Lee sighed. "Deploy the biological weapon." Dr. Yang's special weapon was released into the planet's atmosphere. It was designed to target only Zephyrian military personnel. Soldiers, officers, anyone carrying weapons. In 30 minutes, the entire Zephyrian military was unconscious. They were not dead, but they could not fight. "Planet secured," Captain Lee reported. "No civilian casualties." The same thing was happening all over the galaxy. Human fleets appeared at alien worlds like magic. Ships that had been pretending to explore or carry cargo suddenly revealed massive weapons. The Vraxian homeworld fell in 2 hours. The Korpani Empire surrendered without fighting. The Theta Collective tried to run away, but human ships were waiting for them. Commander Seojin Park was on the bridge of humanity's flagship, the Courtesy. It was the biggest, most powerful ship humans had ever built. For 15 years, it had been hidden in an asteroid field, pretending to be a mining operation. "Sir," said her communications officer, "we are receiving surrender requests from 47 different species. What about the species that attacked our colonies?" "Most have surrendered. The hegemony is still fighting. Show them what happens when they fight us." The Courtesy flew to the hegemony's capital world. The planet had the strongest defenses in the galaxy. Thousands of battle stations, millions of soldiers, the best weapons money could buy, the Courtesy. Destroyed everything in orbit without slowing down. Then it sent a message to the planet. This is Commander Park. You have 1 hour to surrender. If you do not surrender, we will demonstrate what human weapons can really do. The hegemony leaders were proud warriors. They had never surrendered to anyone. We do not surrender to humans. They broadcast back. Commander Park nodded sadly. Fire the planet cracker. The courtesy fired a single weapon. The shot hit the planet's largest moon and split it completely in half. You have 30 minutes, Commander Park said. The hegemony surrendered in 5 minutes. The Galactic Council building was surrounded by human warships. They were not hiding anymore. Everyone could see their weapons, their shields, their power. Ambassador Hyun-Woo Kim walked into the council chamber. But he was different now. He was not the polite, quiet diplomat who had begged for help. His uniform was military style. His face was serious. His voice was strong. The alien representatives were sitting very quietly. Many of them were shaking. Honored council members, Hyun-Woo said, humanity has some new rules for the galaxy. The tall, thin council leader tried to speak. Ambassador Kim, surely we can discuss. I am not Ambassador Kim anymore, Hyun-Woo interrupted. I am Admiral Kim, and we are not here to discuss anything. We are here to give you instructions. He walked to the center of the room. All the aliens watched him carefully. First, he said, all attacks on human territories will stop immediately. Any species that attacks humans will be eliminated. You cannot just, started the fat, green alien. Second, Hyun-Woo continued, all species that have attacked humans, in the past 15 years will pay reparations. You will give us resources, technology, and territory to make up for the damage you have done. This is outrageous, said the lizard alien. The council will never. Third, Hyun-Woo said, the Galactic Council is dissolved. Humanity will now govern this galaxy. You will follow our laws and our rules. The room was completely silent. You cannot do this. The council leader finally said, we are the legitimate government of the galaxy. Hyun-Woo smiled. It was not a nice smile. You were the government. Now we are the government. Do you want to argue about it? Through the windows, the aliens could see human warships. Hundreds of them. All pointed at the council building. We need time to consider your demands, the council leader said. These are not demands, Hyun-Woo said. These are facts. The galaxy belongs to humanity now. You can accept this and live peacefully, or you can fight us and die. Choose quickly. One by one, the alien representatives agreed to the new rules. They had no choice. On Earth, President So-Young Lee was giving a speech to the human people. But this time, it was a very different kind of speech. My fellow humans, she said, today we revealed who we truly are. For 15 years you thought your government was weak. You thought we were cowards who would not fight for our people. The crowd was completely quiet. You were wrong. We were not weak. We were patient. We were not cowards. We were preparing. She pointed to a big screen that showed human fleets all over the galaxy. Every peaceful ship you saw was actually a warship. Every research station was actually a weapons factory. Every diplomatic mission was actually a military intelligence operation. The crowd began to understand. We let the aliens think we were weak because weak enemies are not careful. They do not watch their backs. They do not protect their secrets. They make mistakes. For 15 years we studied them. We learned their weaknesses, we mapped their worlds, we prepared for this day. The crowd started cheering. We are not the galaxy's victims anymore. We are not naive newcomers to be pushed around. We are humanity, and the galaxy belongs to us now. Captain Ji-hoon Park was patrolling the outer rim of human space in the Harmony. His ship looked like a warship now because it was a warship, the strongest warship in the sector. Sir, said his communications officer, we are receiving a distress call. From who? A Vraxian merchant ship. They are being attacked by pirates. Ji-hoon smiled. 6 months ago, Vraxians had been attacking human colonies. Now they were asking humans for help. Set course for the merchant ship, he ordered. Sir, should we charge them for our help? No, we help them for free, but make sure they understand the price. What price, sir? Respect. Complete respect for human authority. If they want our protection, they follow our rules. The Harmony. Arrived at the battle just as the pirates were about to destroy the merchant ship. The pirates had 6 ships. They were big and mean and dangerous. The Harmony destroyed all 6 pirate ships in 90 seconds. Captain Park sent a message to the merchant ship. This is Captain Park of the Earth Defense Force. You are safe now. Thank you, came the reply. Thank you so much. We will never forget this. Remember this day, Captain Park said. Remember that humans protected you when no one else would. Remember that we are strong enough to keep you safe, but only if you respect us. We understand. We will always respect humans. Good. Safe. Travels. The merchant ship flew away quickly. They would tell everyone about what had happened. They would tell everyone that humans were now the strongest species in the galaxy, and they would tell everyone that humans were fair but firm. Help your friends. Destroy your enemies. The galaxy was learning fast. The species that cooperated with humans were protected and prosperous. The species that fought humans were eliminated. It was a simple system, and it worked. Admiral Taemin Choi was in his command center looking at reports from all over the galaxy. Every day more alien species asked to join the human empire. They wanted human protection, human technology, human trade. Sir, said his aide, the Centauri Republic wants to become a human protectorate. What are they offering? Complete access to their mining worlds, and they will build human military bases in their space. Approved. The Vegan Confederation wants to sign a defense treaty. What are their terms? They will provide food and supplies to human fleets, and they will share all their scientific research. Approved. It was amazing how cooperative aliens became when they realized humans were the strongest species in the galaxy. Any resistance movements? Taemin asked. A few small groups, but they are not a real threat. Most aliens are happy to have human protection. And the old council members? Working for us now. They are helping to organize the new government. Taemin nodded. It had been almost too easy. 15 years of careful planning, and then 6 months of total victory. The galaxy was peaceful now, peaceful under human rule. Captain Yujin Nam was still on the Silent Thunder, but she was not hiding anymore. Her ship was leading a patrol of 12 human vessels through former Zephyrian space. Captain, said her communications officer, we are receiving a message from the planet Zephyr Prime. What do they want? They want to thank us for protecting them from raiders last week. Yujin smiled. The same planet that had celebrated the destruction of New Busan was now thanking humans for protecting them. Send them our standard response, she said. Yes, Captain. Humanity protects those who respect humanity. Continue to follow human law and you will always be safe. The message was sent. It was the same message humans sent to everyone now. Respect us, and we will protect you. Fight us, and we will destroy you. Simple. Effective. True. The galaxy had learned that humans were not sheep after all. They were wolves who had been pretending to be sheep. And now that they had stopped pretending, everything was different. Everything was better. At least it was better for humans. And since humans were now in charge of everything, that was all that mattered.